Ronan was surprised to see how Shelafin got rid of Dolan. He realized that Shelafin was quite angry to find out that Dolan was a spy. When Ronan looked at Dolan's disfigured body, he told Shelafin that they cannot take Dolan to Rodolan prison in such a horrible state. Shelafin asked Ronan to not worry about Dolan. He told Ronan that he only severed Dolan's tendons to stop Dolan from moving. He assured Ronan that Dolan will not die. Although Shelafin told Ronan that Dolan will not die, he was not certain if he had damaged Dolan's body beyond repair. He told Ronan that Dolan might survive. Ronan was shocked to hear this. He could not believe how stupid Shelafin was. He had expected Shelafin to hold back while attacking Dolan. Shelafin asked Ronan not to bother himself. He told Ronan that he needs to quickly report the situation to his family. With a serious look on his face, Shelafin told Ronan that his family must hunt down and get rid of all the traitors among them. Immediately he said this, he began to run. He asked Ronan to handle Dolan's situation. Ronan was shocked to see how crazy Shelafin was. He never expected Shelafin to leave him alone. He was annoyed with the fact that Shelafin destroyed most of the things in the area and wanted him to take care of everything. While Ronan was yelling at Shelafin, a portal appeared at his back. A swordsman came out of the portal and asked Ronan about the situation. The person asked Ronan about the storm that shook the dormitory. The person asked Ronan if he was ambushed. When Ronan turned around, he was surprised to see a portal behind him. He was more surprised to see the swordsman that came out of the portal. The people that came out of the portal turned out to be Principal Krava, who created the portal, and Instructor Nabyrose, who came to assist him. When Ronan looked at Nabyrose, the first thing he noticed was her odd but cute pajamas. Ronan was surprised to see this. He never expected Nabyrose to wear such a thing to sleep. He gave Nabyrose a thumbs up and told her that she has a nice taste in clothes. Nabyrose was annoyed to hear this. She told Ronan to answer her questions. Krava told Ronan to answer Nabyrose's questions. He told Ronan that Nabyrose's pajamas are not important. Of course, he was also surprised to see Nabyrose in such clothing. Krava was happy that Ronan was not hurt. He asked Ronan about the disfigured body behind him. Ronan was surprised to hear this question. He did not know how to start explaining to Krava. He told Krava that he will give him a good explanation. Before telling Krava anything, Ronan asked Krava to repeat after him. Krava was surprised to hear Ronan's request. He asked Ronan to tell him what he wants to say. With a look of anger in his eyes, Ronan told Krava to call Ahiyuti an insane bastard. Krava was shocked to hear this. He did not understand why Ronan would want him to say something so odd. Nabyrose was not shocked to hear this. She quickly realized that the current situation is related to Nebula Clagier. Krava did not know what to do. He decided to repeat after Ronan. This made the entire situation awkward for him and Nabyrose. The scene shifts and we see Ronan and Nabyrose in Krava's office. Ronan had just finished explaining the situation to Krava. Krava was surprised to hear that there was a spy among the Grancia family. He realized that Nebula Clagier is a much more deadly organization than he expected. Krava was surprised to see that Ronan was able to take care of Dolan. He thanked Ronan for his efforts. He told Ronan that they were able to prevent a great catastrophe thanks to him. Ronan began to laugh when he heard this. He asked Krava to stop flattering him. Ronan decided to not tell anyone that he could see the unique mana which Dolan was exuding. He did not want to tell anyone about it because he was not completely certain about the nature of the unique mana. Also, Ronan knew that he would be in danger if Nebula Clagier ever learned that he has such a unique ability. More importantly, the people around him would also be put in danger. Krava told Ronan that a large-scale investigation on the Grancia family will be carried out soon. He asked Ronan to not worry about Dolan and Nebula Clagier. Krava realized that the Empire has been indebted to Ronan for a while. Ever since the incident in the Grand Cappadocia, Krava told Ronan that he wants to reward him appropriately as a principal. He asked Ronan if there is anything he wants. Ronan became excited when he heard this question. He believed that this was a perfect opportunity for him to achieve one of his goals. He told Krava that he has something that he wants to do at the academy. He asked Krava if he will give him his approval. Krava was surprised to hear that Ronan wanted to do something that required his approval. He became curious about what Ronan wanted to do. The scene shifts and we see Ronan standing next to a bulletin at the academy's plaza. Ronan placed a paper on the board and called the attention of his fellow students. He asked the students if they are tired of doing limited club activities which are confined within the school. The other students were shocked to hear this. Ronan touched the paper he put on the bulletin board and told his fellow students that he made the club for them. With a smile on his face, Ronan told them that the name of the club is the Special Class Adventure Club. According to the recruitment paper which Ronan put on the board, Ronan wanted to recruit members to his club. Anyone is allowed to apply to the club, but a brief interview will be conducted. A student asked Ronan about the activities of the club. Before the students could say more, Ronan used his hand to block the student's mouth. With a smile on his face, Ronan told the other students that the Special Class Adventure Club is an extremely constructive club that seeks to develop talented individuals who will contribute to the empire. Their focus is to improve students through practical and external activities. According to Ronan, the Special Class Adventure Club is the only club that has the principal's approval for outdoor activities. The other students were shocked to hear this. They could not believe that their principal would actually allow them to have outdoor activities outside the school. Ronan told the students who want to join his club to meet him at the first arena of the Galilean Hall for the interviews. While thanking the students for listening to him, a girl in a hood noticed something in Ronan. While Ronan was smiling deviously and shaking his fellow students, the girl continued to stare at Ronan. The girl seemed to have noticed something unique about Ronan other than his creepy smile. A few days later, we see Ronan at the Galilean Hall. Ronan did not understand what was going on. He did not understand why the students were not coming for his interview. He had expected everyone to rush in after they saw his performance at the plaza. He was quite surprised to see that no student was constant with the interviews other than Maria and Estelle. Maria was surprised to see that Ronan was confused about why the students were avoiding him. She asked Ronan to try to remember the interviews he had conducted in the last few days. She reminded Ronan that he randomly beat up people under the pretense of a spar to test their skills. Also, Ronan was asking the students some suspicious questions. He asked the students if they were prepared to risk their lives for their missions. The other students were shocked to hear this. They did not understand why they would risk their lives for a mere club. Estelle told Ronan that rumors about his behavior have spread throughout the academy. The students began to say that they need 10 lives to join Ronan's club. Ronan was disappointed that the other students were so weak. He believed that he tested them exactly how they test soldiers in the military. Of course, Ronan did not really care about having a lot of students in his club. All he wanted were promising students. Immediately Ronan said this. We see a student struggling to stand up. Ronan asked the student if he feels refreshed now that he is up. Ronan did not understand why the student wanted to spar with him. He already told the student to join their club. Ronan did not see a need to test the boy's skills. The student who was breathing heavily turned out to be Ronan's senior Brown. Ronan told Brown that he passed the test. With a smile on his face, Brown thanked Ronan for allowing him into the club. Ronan told Brown that the club will be quite difficult. He asked Brown to rethink his decision. With a bright smile on his face, Brown told Ronan that he is okay with the club as long as he gets stronger. Upon hearing Brown's response, Ronan told the members of his club to return back to their dorms. He asked them to rest before their club activities fully commences. Estelle asked Ronan about what he wants to do with his time. Ronan told Estelle that there is still time for interviews. He told Estelle that he wants to wait for some time. He told Estelle that a promising student might decide to join them. At night, Ronan realized that no student was coming to his club. Ronan could not believe that no single student even tried to apply. He decided to give up. He told Ade-shan to assist him in packing up. He thanked her for helping him with his interviews. He knew that Ade-shan was busy with her work as a teaching assistant, and yet she still found time to assist him. Ade-shan asked Ronan to not worry about it. While packing up the chairs, Ade-shan told Ronan that she would have applied to the club if she was not busy with her assistant work. Ronan was surprised to hear this. While Ronan liked Ade-shan, he never planned on allowing her to join the club if she applied. Ronan felt bad because he did not know how to tell her such a thing. He realized that he still needs to make a decision about what Ade-shan told him in the past. He did not know how to tell Ade-shan to give up on her dreams of becoming a general, especially after seeing how she was working towards this goal. Ronan realized that he had to give her more time before he could tell her such a thing. While thinking about what to do, the mysterious girl appeared in front of Ronan. She was happy to meet Ronan at the arena. She had expected Ronan to have finished the interviews. Ronan was surprised to see the girl. He did not know when she entered the arena. He could not feel her presence at all. With a smile on his face, Ronan asked the girl if she came to have an interview for their club. The girl was surprised to hear this. She asked Ronan if she can do something once she joins his club. Ronan did not understand what the girl meant. He asked her to speak up because he could not hear her clearly. The girl pulled down her hood, and we see her unique face with her blood-red eyes. She asked Ronan if she can touch something on him when she joins the club. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want part 16 of this video, Let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button for more recaps. See you guys later.